Hello viewers, welcome to Africa Art Music TV, organizers of Nigerian Choral Music Awards. Today we are currently in the city of Lagos to interview one of Nigerian's gospel artists who is also a TV talk show convener and a business mogul in person of Mrs. Elizabeth Ngozi Ehigiamusoe. Stay tuned as we walk you through the session.
Elizabeth Ngozi Ehigiamusoe is my name, aka Ehiliz. Ehiliz is the coinage from Ehogiamusoe as Ehi, and Liz from Elizabeth. I am a gospel artist and also a TV talk show convener called Vivi View with Ehiliz. Of course, I have my first and second degree from University of Benin. My first degree is B.Sc in accounting and M.Sc finance. And I give God thanks because God gave me the opportunity and the privilege to be a graduate today, even when it was gotten, evening class, so to say. All right, but I'm also married to Mr. Godwin, or Dr. Godwin Ehigiamusoe, the founder of LAPO, Lift Above Poverty Organization. And we are blessed with children and grandchildren. That is my brief introduction for now. Well, I try to always tell people that when you have a call from God, it's good to obey it. I just love music from a very childhood. And I never knew it's my call, not until I had that calling for 1977. But I did not develop it in 1994 where I released my first album. And the first inspiration is that whenever I hear any sound put together, I'm already dancing to it. And I begin to wonder, why is this? Till God showed me that I'm really supposed to sing. And one of the people that so inspired me is early 70s after the Nigerian Civil War is Onyeka Onwenu. When she came up with her music, that music inspired me. She wasn't really a gospel artist then, but that particular track really inspired me. It was just giving thanks to God for sparing her life after the war and many things that God had did for her. So these are where I have my inspiration. And of course, the love I have for God from a very tender age. These are things that inspired me to continue to sing. You are present everywhere, like the air we breathe in, everlasting King. God, the thanks. Along the line, my experience in the world, I came across the word, plan your work and work your plan. And I took that to heart. And I began to put in pencil down things, all my activities for the day. At a stage, as a matter of fact, I could find myself doing 6 things. I was a housewife, a mother, a worker, a musician, a student, and also very much involved in church activities. And these are things that I do on weekly and daily basis. So this plan your work and work your plan helped me a great deal to put things the way I want them to be. And I make good use of my refrigerator, go to the market, buy things, prepare food, package them small and put in freezer, and ask my daughter to help in the family. And of course, I must confess to that my husband was also very, very supportive, because not every man that allow a little girl to cook for him to eat. But my daughter does that. And I also make sure that all my plans do not clash. That's why I use that word, plan your work and work your plan. If I want to go to studio to record, sometimes I do overnight in the studio. We'll sing throughout the night to record, so that it will not clash with my work the next morning or any other activity. If I also want to go for programs outside, that's to entertain people, which you call performance or whatever name you give it, I also make sure that it does not clash with my work. It should be in the evenings. Of course, my husband permit me more and more to sing in the churches, maybe crusade grounds and church conventions and all that. That's where I usually sing, not obito and all those stuff. So you rarely find me in obito playing, but birthday parties, marriages, yes, I could be there. You today, you are present everywhere, like the air we breathe in. I've already mentioned one before when God said, go on, I should sing unto him. And then after that, I have not been able, or I wasn't able to be, scoring my songs or composing songs. But after that revelation, composition starts coming up. That's also to show that this is what God asked me to do. And I can compose songs just as we are sitting now. Could just be a line I just see for somewhere I compose, like a future will tell. I saw it on a pickup van written future will tell. It's part of my song. I was crossing the VI, for instance, down that toll gate. People are still, driving anyhow, recklessly. Some will even leave their lane to join another person's lane and they start struggling. I say, oh God, impatient. I score a song called Ndidi. In Igbo, that is patience. So I could also be sleeping. I know many times I woke up in the night to pencil down songs that God just gave me. So these are way God has been helping me to come. So that's why I believe that God actually called me to sing to His praise. Well, like every other person, I think if they applaud you for doing something, you would like to do more. I think from the first award I received many years ago, a man motivates me to do, and I feel so people really realize my contributions to the society, and it's good for me to continue to press on. So from there, I've affected so many lives in one way or the other, helping with cash, with material things, and so many things too. I think those are the things they give me. And of course, my activity in the church, in Christendom, that's what I cannot play with. And because the award you just mentioned now, some are from churches. I received award from Ramokali Church Women Wing. I received award from even to Cherubim and Seraphim, because they know my own church and so many other places in SIGAN, which means music industry. SIGAN is Christian Gospel Artists Association of Nigeria. It's an old association of artists, gospel artists in Edo State, and it's still there as I speak. So that's one. They felt that this woman has contributed in many ways, both from Fogmon at Edo State. I'm actually their matron, as it were. They felt that this woman has done a lot. We need to really recognize her, and that also gave me a courage to continue what I'm doing and supporting people as well. Music in Nigeria it's not really all that known, but it's supposed to be something all of us supposed to embrace. Most of our musicians tend to go to secular, but choral music is so important that even when we score our music, we realize that without this culture, that we will not even sing music. So I think choral music is something we have to encourage now and promote it as much as we can, so that those who don't even know about it will also know that even gospel music and other choral music can also go a long way and even do better than secular music. So that's the little I can say for now. Well, as a matter of fact, the owner or the originator of music is God Himself. He is the creator. So we should not actually give praise to Satan and start composing and going to spending money. Unfortunately, but that's what people also want. But to some extent, some of the secular music are coming down gradually to know that it's important to sing at least one gospel music in their album. You see some of them putting one song that has to do with God, because they know that they cannot also do without God Himself. But initially people think that there's no much, one cannot earn living from just singing either choral or Christian music. But no is the answer. Christian music is going wild, and choral music also going wild, and people are appreciating it now. So it's important that the young ones also, as you're scoring music, remember to praise your own affairs. Who is the owner of your life before any other thing? Money is not always everything. Like I usually advise people, we meet money here, we also die and leave money. So, but what is important is about the soul. Music is the food to the spirit. So, score your songs that will feed the soul, and people will appreciate. So, I encourage the young ones that are coming into music industry, not just to say I'm coming into music industry to just make money. No, the impact you make in people also matters, and you can only make impact on people through the lyrics of your songs. So make sure you sing songs that promote gospel, that praise God, and make impact to the hearers, those that will listen to you, because that's what music is all about. Music makes people to come out from depression. Music makes people to take good decisions because they hear. Music is a teacher, is a comforter. Music. So whatever you are scoring your music as a young one, ensure that these things are embedded in your song, and I tell you, you go somewhere. And also have confidence in yourself.
My strong defender, great traveler, Ehogiamusoe.
Adonai.